We good? We good? We're excited?
I'm
Excited to
excited.
be here?
Excited right now, yeah.
I'm
I'm excited. All right.
Oh, yeah, I've got my marshmallow ruler right here. It's all good to go.
All right. So, okay, so we're not going to, no, are we starting with that? Okay, no. Okay, so let's talk about, we got a lot to talk about. Also, I have a question for you at the end.
Okay.
Do you know, and it's recording right now, but do you know when the driver's license will be here?
On the 20th.
20th. Someone said to me 25th. 20th.
The 20th, because right now it's the 6th, and it's 2 weeks out from today.
Okay, so I want to actually, I want to wrap up talking to you about that because that's,
Okay.
all right. Emily,
Yes.
let's talk about outreach today.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do this.
All right.
Tell me about the tallest snowman.
Okay. My last middle school visit, we had to, the students had to construct the tallest snowman using the materials that were provided. They had 30 minutes to build the tallest snowman.
Okay.
They had 5 sheets of paper.
5 sheets of paper. 5 white sheets of paper?
Yes,
Do we have pictures of this?
I do.
Okay, so Sean will include that on.
24 inches of masking tape, 5 straws, 5 pipe cleaners.
Okay, when you
That's
do
it.
this, how many kids did this?
It's 4 to a table, and there's 7 tables.
So 28 were involved, and that's just one class, or is
One
this
class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean, there's not really 28, but
let's just say
yeah, let's just say.
potentially
Yes.
28 Gallatin County school children. What grade?
6th, 7th, and 8th.
Oh, 6, 7, and 8. Okay.
Yes. And I believe this, I can't remember. I think the 7th graders won with a snowman reaching 34.5 inches. And they got a DQ gift card. The winners did.
Nice.
So
What'd you think? How did it turn out?
it was good. I was a little afraid at first that they weren't going to be too interested in it.
But I
Once
think
they
we've
started, it
I think
was-
we've learned the sweet spot for working with middle school students is
Yes.
competition.
Yes, they do like a competition.
They are competitive.
Like Sean and I.
You two are very competitive, and also you're very much like middle schoolers. So this works out perfectly well. Okay, so that was the tallest snowman, and we'll have
Yes.
pictures of that. So now, talking more competition, Emily.
Yes.
You have been on the go, by the way. This podcast is just to praise you.
Thank
Sean,
you.
Sean will edit that part
That's
out.
why Sean's here.
Yes, he has to listen to it twice. He's listened the first time and when he edits. Let's talk about the high school basketball halftime shoe.
Yes. I did it last year and I did it this year, but Mr. Fry introduced us to a new game.
Mm-hmm.
It was the tic-tac-toe halftime game
Yes.
where I bring out the Gallatin County cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders, by the way, have been instrumental
Yes.
in making this happen.
I would like to thank Miss Brooke Hill and the high school cheerleaders for their help
They
assisting me.
have been great.
So they bring out the tarp into the middle of the basketball court.
Not a tarp. You mean the special tic-tac-toe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the
special
tic-tac-toe board.
It's not a tarp, Emily.
And then they go pick volunteers from the crowd.
Oh, so the
And-
cheerleaders are doing that?
Yes, the cheerleaders. Yes.
That's a-
Emily
that's a-
just really.
One, I like yourself referring yourself in third person, and Sean thinks that's cool. And then I also am impressed that you've delegated that. I feel like if you've learned nothing from me, that is the lesson I want you to learn: is how to delegate most of your responsibilities.
So they have to shoot a jump shot,
Mm-hmm.
free throw, and a 3-pointer.
So who is officiating this? Who is making sure people fall within the rules? Is that the cheerleaders also?
No, we have Kyle Woodward. He
Mm-hmm.
does the emceeing at the boys' basketball games for me, and Mr. Steve Coomer does the girls' emceeing for me.
Okay, so you've
So
got
they explain the rules.
you've
tell 'em
brought
when to go.
everybody on
Yes.
board on this.
Yes.
So far they've caught on to the concept of tic-tac-toe properly.
Yes.
Okay.
And so this Monday, February 10th, is my last game.
Mm-hmm. Is that the girls?
Boys and girls doubleheader
Oh,
against Henry County.
you're doing double duty?
Yeah. And the winners of those get Amazon gift cards.
Okay. So that has been a successful thing. Okay, so now we're continuing on. Now we're going to talk about more high school stuff. This is high school lunch bunch. And so it breaks into 2. So we got the family feud style and then your snowball guessing. So let's go first explain once again what lunch bunch is, and then we can go into talking about the family feud-ish like game.
Okay. Lunch bunch is I go to the high school library once a month, and it's during the lunch periods.
Hence the complicated name.
Yes. Students must eat lunch first. That is the rule.
Okay.
And when they're done with their lunch, they can visit me at the library, and we have a fun activity to do for them
And snacks.
and snacks around a theme for the month.
What was the snack yesterday?
It
Was
was
it yesterday?
frozen snowball punch, and well, they were called Arctic Circles, but they were powdered donuts.
Rebranding. But it was a hit.
Yes, it was.
You
It
had,
was-
didn't you say you had like 80?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, along today, you brought some of what you put the
Yes.
students through.
Well, this lunch bunch was a ski theme
Ski theme. Okay.
because we've had to reschedule it 3 times due to weather, an award thing at school, and sickness.
And we finally got all the snow to melt, so that is the time we're ready to talk about skiing.
Yes. But yesterday I threw in a little Valentine's Day because I
Why not?
probably won't be back this month. I'll probably wait until March.
Okay.
So they had to answer a Family Feud Valentine's Day question,
Okay.
and they got to get a punch in Arctic Circles.
They got a drink. Not a punch. They weren't like just
Oh, yes, I'm sorry,
throwing
a
haymakers.
Yes.
Kids lined up to get punched. It was great.
So
Great library program.
I typed up some of the questions that were
Okay.
mainly asked, and I'm going to ask Sean if he can get the top answer of Family Feud, and then we'll compare it to the high schools.
I like this. Okay.
Okay.
What is a pet name someone might call their Valentine?
Darling.
That was the number 5 answer. Very good.
Wow.
But a girl answered with all top 6. She got all 6 answers on the
Oh
board.
my goodness.
Okay, so the question is, what is a pet name you would call your Valentine?
Yes.
Now, when I heard that, I was thinking like actually pets. So therefore, that was not.
Oh.
I was too literal,
Yeah.
which comes up later in our conversation. Okay, so what were the top 6?
The top 6 were
Show me.
Babe, Honey, Sweetheart, Love, Darling, and Sweetie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, next question. What is a common Valentine's Day decoration?
A heart.
Yes, that wasn't really an answer on the board.
What?
Yeah, but that was the number 1 answer at GCHS.
Okay,
The number 1 answer was heart balloons.
What? That
that's a little too specific.
seems oddly specific. Okay.
Yeah. He said, what? He got angry.
Sean leaves the podcast. He flips it over.
I literally am about to, yes. What do you mean decoration? Am I supposed to describe whether or not it's, what is it, like a latex or the crinkly stuff, too? Do we have to get this specific?
That's good. You're asking good questions.
Okay, next question. This is a trick question because they got a little upset with me.
Uh-oh.
What is something you find in a Valentine's Day aisle?
What do you mean a Valentine's Day aisle? Like the halls to consumerism that Kroger regularly erects 2 months before the respective holiday?
Yes, that's-
Usually a bunch of boxes of themed chocolates that taste just as bad as the normal ones.
Wrong.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think that would be on there.
Sean's
What
with the
was it?
students raging. Yes.
It was greeting cards was the number 1 answer. Envelopes, stickers, gift bags, tissue paper, gift cards, and wrapping paper. Sean, what is a romantic gift that is not expensive?
A kiss?
Did that make the list?
Let me see.
First, Sean
No, it didn't.
thinks highly of himself.
Oh my
Love
goodness.
letter was number 1 answer.
Oh, yeah.
What
But-
a consumerist culture.
I had a girl answer $12 flowers. And I gave her advice and said, you need to find a new Valentine.
First thing is there like a specific place for $12?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Because that seems very specific. I didn't realize. I was like,
yes.
It's
And
like-
she kind of looked at me like when I told her, you need to find a new Valentine if he's buying you $12 flowers.
so Emily's breaking up high school relationships at lunch is what she's doing. Congratulations, Emily. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Okay, this one was a little wild. Name a place that you would not go to on Valentine's Day.
Oh my goodness, what can I say that would be appropriate for this podcast?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
I don't know. Graham McDonald's sounds delicious.
That's the number 1 answer, a fast food joint.
Okay. Well.
But you'll never guess what 2 students answered.
Oh, what did 2 students answer?
Cemetery.
They're not wrong.
That's so outside the field, though.
And also too, if you live in Warsaw, the cemetery is very prominent in the town. It's a big part of the town.
It's prominent enough. It's
Okay, a word that comes after heart.
Word that comes.
disease.
She. Show me
That
disease.
was the number 1 answer at Gallatin County High School. Heart disease.
Sean, how do you feel knowing that you think like high schoolers?
Well, actually, I already heard you reading off these answers, and that one just stuck
well,
with
now
me.
you're cheating.
Okay, so
That's the only one I remember.
heart disease is, it's kind of a darkness there. I'm a little concerned. Maybe we need to have, can we teach like optimism, happy classes? Can we work on that?
Heartbeat was the number one answer.
Heartbeat was unless you were the kind of students walking through cemeteries.
Yes.
And then you're picking heart disease.
And then attack, break, ache, and burn.
What was the number one you said again?
Beat.
Heartbeat. Was there any other fluffier, happier ones? These are all kind of heartbreak and
Now I'm going back to that interpretation of pet name, and I'm thinking of heartworms.
Oh my God. This last one.
my little heartworm.
Name a type of date that does not cost any money.
A walk alongside the beach. I don't know.
A walk through the cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. The number one answer on Family Feud and at Gallatin County High School was a picnic.
What?
Were they stealing their food?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Today we learned that high schoolers don't pay for their meals.
Sean answers, what?
He's offended. This is
Yes,
great.
Well, it is.
It is.
This segment is just turning into
I just
gold.
want to play this
Oh, yeah.
game after the podcast.
Oh yeah, we need to have Sean. Sean reacts to students. Okay, so now getting this finely tuned podcast back on track. Let's talk about the snowball guess.
Yes, so I brought the snowballs in.
The snowballs.
And the flyer that the students
Okay, so we'll have to.
got to see.
Okay, so it says right here: take a wild guess at how many snowballs it takes to score a mysterious gift card. Let the winter fun begin.
Okay. So I had some funny answers and a little bit of wisecrack answers.
Okay, so Sean or Emily, could you hold it up for a second? The snowballs, just to. So obviously the snowballs are not really snowballs.
No.
And that comes into play in a minute too. These are marshmallows. But you have to go along with the theme, and so for our theme, these are snowballs.
Yes.
And so today with us, Sean has brought a ruler. So he is going scientific on it. I remember a number, and I think I'm close on the number, so I could not guess because I kind of know. I would not have guessed right at all. So as we make fun of these numbers, keep in mind that I also am saying I would not have been one of the correct ones, but I might have done just a little bit better than these.
Okay. And also, I've heard the number.
Okay.
Which is why I'm going to measure and see how good my measurement is, so that there's some aspect of game to this. Because
Did you hear the first number or the second number?
Yeah.
I don't remember, but hold on. Okay, so let's.
Emily's been sending misinformation out here. So
I'm going to assume a square marshmallow here.
Okay, yeah.
One
Square.
by one by one. Okay, actually, this will be really easy.
This will be really easy.
Well, I never said it will be right. I just said it'll be easy.
I can guess you won't have the lowest number. You won't guess the lowest. The
Let's
lowest
find
two.
out. Hold on. Okay. So this is about 15. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, okay.
15.
I don't know why we're humoring this, but okay, yes.
By
Sean, you better
7,
leave all this in the pod. Don't be editing this out. Let's build that
by
tension.
14. Do you have a
Students
calculator?
do this. They do.
Hold on. 14 times 15 times 7.
You can't figure that out on your own?
No, I can't. Well, hold on.
sad.
14
It's
times
4,000.
14 times.
I'm a librarian.
Hold on.
I am great at math.
Hold on. 14 times 15. Okay, so dagnabbit. Well, it's 7 times 7 times 2, so that's 100.
Yeah, sure.
So
7 times 7 is 49. Times 2.
yeah, so it's about 89. Okay.
I am now
And
following.
by 15,
Silly.
that is okay. Well, yeah, that can't be right then.
What was your guess? Yes,
Well, it's not a guess, but if I just do the math, that then ends up being 100 by 15, which ends up being 1,500 roundabout. And there's not 1,500 marshmallows in there.
Okay. Good job, Copernicus. Put your ruler down.
Yeah.
The Mike
Well, like I
Nesmith of
said,
our podcast.
I already have an idea of the number, so I can't guess.
As we show ourselves that we're inept, let's now pick on some other people's guesses.
Yes.
Okay, so you had 2 guesses that were extremely low and
Yes.
brought so much laughter to Sean over
Yes.
here. He started crying at his desk.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a
Yes.
different cry than we're used to seeing on a daily basis. So give us
It's a different cry.
it's a different. Gotta listen. My audio should be pulled on its own. It's a lot going on here. So what was the lowest guess number?
The lowest guess number, and possibly could be the correct answer, was 0.
That's right, because that student is putting up with your shenanigans. There are no snowballs in there.
Yes.
So they said 0.
Yes.
So we are trying to verify, and verify through your daughter, if this person is what you'd call a smart aleck
Yes, we
or
are
a
trying.
serious person, and they are calling you on your shenanigans.
Yes.
So let's go to the second number, though.
The second number, not
Second.
for sure if she was looking at this same jar
Shaking
that I
her
was
butt, yep,
looking at,
yes.
and all the other students, 20.
20.
That's such a burn. I feel like even listing a gender is almost too much information.
20.
Yeah,
Okay.
20.
20.
Same jar.
And we're a little
Yes.
concerned about that student.
Yes.
She is going to be a future engineer. So,
We did have a winner, though. So
Okay.
I would like to congratulate Cameron.
Cameron, how close was Cameron in? Without giving away the big number, how close?
I don't remember.
But Cameron was close.
Cameron was close. He was the
just-
closest. So Cameron got the mystery gift card, which was a $15 gift card to McDonald's.
Woo!
So do we not know how many are in here, or do we
We
not
do.
remember their guess?
We do. I don't remember his guess.
Okay, because we could always recount these right now. on
Don't do
live
it with your
stream.
ruler.
Lie.
Yeah, on live.
Don't- the podcast
actually
is,
do a
is
live
2.5
stream.
hours is why Sean counts one at a time.
So yes.
I would not have been. So that's why I said, as
Mm-hmm.
I pick and make fun, I would not have done very good at the guessing. Now, I may have done a little bit more than 20, though.
Yes.
Maybe.
But I do think we need to bring the child in that's at 0.
I'd like to do a podcast with them. Maybe both of them. And I'd be like, and the girl would be like, it just looked like 20 to me. And I'd be like, fair enough. And you played, so it's,
Yep.
this you get picked on by the librarians, the mean librarians. And speaking of picking on, let's talk about a program you have coming up on the Emily Show today.
Oh.
Your anti-Valentine's, which that's every day for Sean.
Yes. I don't know. His Valentine's Day answers were pretty good.
She's heartworm.
Yeah. Heart disease. So
Come with
romantic.
me, heartworm, as we take a walk along the beach.
What
I
is
give
it?
you a free kiss.
What is clogged arteries of love? Okay, so let's talk about your program next week.
Tuesday,
Yes,
February 11th from 5 to 6:30.
5 to 6:30.
Any anti-Valentine's Day fans can come here for a party.
A party with Emily.
Yep.
Will there
Because
be? Will there,
Cupid is stupid.
Cupid is stupid.
And this is for ages 13 to 17.
13 to 17 on the 11th.
Yes.
5 to 6:30. Should we guess how many you get to show up right now? Should we do like this?
I don't know. Sean, how many do you think will come?
0 is a number.
I'll go with, I think I'll toss a bone to the other answer for the snowball question and say 20.
Wow.
That'd be a lot of snacks.
That would be a lot of snacks.
That would actually maybe create problems
Yes.
for us. Real quick, and Sean, we want your opinion on this one. This is very important to us. I'm not sure why Emily printed these out in these.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I
I
have
guess
my
so
own
that we can
camera.
hold them up to the camera.
Yeah. So this, it's the size of my. It's bigger than my fat head. This is a list of our magazines, and so magazines are. I don't know if they're dying art is the right thing, but
I love magazines.
the tactile feel of a magazine. And right now, Emily's in the process of figuring out what magazines the library should have. So this is an opportunity to share your opinions. And we're learning that some magazines are very expensive, which we're not really sure why. And we're really torn between dirt bike and dirt wheels if we need to have both.
Yes. You
tough.
get Power Stroke,
That's and then
Diesel.
and then
magazine.
we're losing.
I thought
Sadly,
it was like
magazines are
swimming
going-
or something.
Some of these magazines I don't know.
Power Stroke?
Yeah, that sounds like
God, I
something
hope
you'd
you
do
leave
while
all this in
swimming, you know? Like,
podcasts.
oh, I mean, doesn't a power stroke sound like a swimming move?
This should
It
be
does.
This should be in our TikTok actually. Like, what are these?
The footage
fools-
is out there. We can edit it however we want.
I like that. Okay. Sean, what do you think would be the most popular magazine?
I'd just say country living, like something like that. I'm guessing that
Not Garden and Gun.
no, not because I think that they would dislike it, but just because I think most people aren't going to expect that. They're going to beeline for country living.
How many people?
Beeline.
How many people? I mean, do you think the garden and gun people are two different people or the same? Apparently.
Country Living and Garden and Gun.
No, just like if you have a garden, do you have a gun? If you have a gun, do you have a garden?
Actually,
Around here?
you're
Both.
right. There might be kind of some relation between those
There's
two
a-
things. Yeah.
Vig, the diagram. Anyway, real quickly though, what would you think is the most popular magazine? Emily?
People magazine.
I would think people would be
Oh, I thought you found this out.
making stuff
You
up.
didn't research.
No, I
Yeah,
no
no,
research.
we don't even like keep stats on magazine circulation, so we couldn't even tell.
He doesn't want that, Sean. He just wants your opinion.
It's true.
And
What-
I mean, he got it. I think country
Country
living
living?
is probably what people around here would go for.
I would like to see Sean on the cover of Dirt Bike Weekly, though.
Oh my god.
Actually, that'd be. Could you Photoshop that for me? Okay. So now wait a minute. I've got my
Oh,
list
one
here.
more thing.
Yes. Did you have
Oh,
anything?
no.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No. This is when we bring Sean
Guess
in.
we'll
He's-
let Sean.
yeah, he'll shine now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sean.
I wasn't shining before.
No, you were just barely sustaining. Okay. Could you give a quick driver's license update?
Okay, I'm almost hesitant to be giving one because that associates it more closely with the library. And if there's one thing I want to emphasize, it's that we don't have anything to do with this other than providing a building that has Wi-Fi.
Yes.
And everything else is through, I guess it would be Kentucky's Department of Motor Vehicles.
And what's the website?
It's drive.ky.gov.
Okay.
And if you go on there and you go to, I believe it is Renew My License, and then choose the option to renew in person, there's a list of all the locations where you can renew your license in person. And there should have been a location available today
Okay.
for Gallatin County where you could go and sign up. But I just checked this morning and it is not yet available.
Okay.
Or alternatively, it was made available and registrations filled up so quickly it is now no longer listed. Right now, the state of Kentucky has perhaps bitten off a bit more than they can chew, given that there's a lot of people who do not have easy access to transportation. And just all of a sudden, their licenses are expired. They're used to going to their local courthouse, and that's not a thing anymore.
Right.
We just need more options.
So you go online, and that's how you book it. So because when people call
Yeah.
us, and they like to call us,
Sean.
and they call, and then we just send those calls directly to Sean. And then at that point, though, unfortunately, we're not issuing driver's license, which thankfully we are not issuing driver's license. But all we can do is really tell you to get online and to work it from there. But they physically will be in this building on the 20th, and that's another option. So there you go. All right, guys. Thank you very much, Sean. We've got a lot for you to edit. This is good.